channel. It's your girl Kirstie, and I am back with another video. Y'all, excuse me if I look like a grandma from the neck down and an Egyptian goddess from the top, but listen, I don't know what's going on with me. I got a new intro, as y'all can see. I'm loving it. I hope y'all love it. I'm gonna keep experimenting because I'm really not sure like what I want yet. You know, the Kirstie B, the little lines was cute, but we're over that. So this story is going to be about my first high school party, and the only reason why I put first in quotations is because this really wasn't my first high school party, but it was my first high school party, kind of, because the first high school party I went to was really just a party bus to a restaurant, the party bus back. So that is that really a party? Not really. So this party takes place when I was a sophomore in high school. During this time, I was kind of talking to a guy, or maybe I think I was dating or talking to this guy, and we're gonna call him Ralph. Ralph had an older brother. I don't even think the older brother is relevant too much to the story, except for the fact that it's his party. It's his graduation party, and Ralph was Nigerian. So a lot of Nigerians, especially when I was from in Texas, they like to go all out for graduation parties because graduations are like serious. You know, you're accomplished, you're moving on to big things, like you're doing good. He lit, like high school he went to, you know, a lot of people were gonna come. People from my high school were coming. It was just gonna be a good time. So, you know, Ralph was like, hey, you know, make sure you ask your mom if you could come to my brother's, you know, graduation party. Actually, y'all, at this time I wasn't dating him anymore. Sorry. He wanted me to come to the party just because, you know, just because we broke up, like we were still cool. And yeah, he just told me to come to the party, so whatever. My mom is Haitian, okay? I don't know about y'all, but when you have a Caribbean parent, you can't just say, until you get to a certain age, you can't really just say, oh mom, I'm going to this party. You will get smacked. You gotta ask. Not only do you have to ask in advance, you gotta come with receipts. You gotta come with the date. You gotta come with the address. You gotta come with the person's social security, their mama's social security, their license plate numbers, GPS coordinates. Like, you gotta come ready. You can't just go ask to go somewhere and not have all these answers back to back, because your mom's gonna ask you, the party was gonna be in May or June, I believe. I had to act like a month in advance, and I had to keep reminding my mom of it every week. Y'all know the drill. If you have Caribbean parents, like, you have to keep being on top of it, and they will keep saying no, 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 until finally, like the week of, or maybe 2 weeks before, you start catching them getting a little bit more lenient. But even still, before they let you go, it's still like, bruh, you gotta get a lecture, okay? You can't act a fool at this party. You gotta act like it's too much. Y'all, needless to say, you know, I kept asking, and finally my mom was like, okay, cool, you can go. Here's the catch. African parties, a lot of them start late. So even though the party says it starts at 7, nobody really showing up till like 10. Going to my mom, who, number one, is already annoyed that I'm even asking to go out, because in Caribbean parents' eyes, you go out one time, it's like you good for the year. The day of the party rolls around, and my best friend from high school, we're gonna call her April. So April was texting me like, hey, are you going to Ralph's brother's party tonight? And I'm like, yeah, my mom said yes, I can go, but you know, she's trying to drop me off right now because it's 7 o'clock.
You better not let your mom drop you off right now. It is way too early. Texting
Ralph, I'm like, hey, like, what time is your brother's party starting? Like, I'm ready to go now.
Like, yo, honestly, nobody's about to get here till like 11.
So y'all, I start freaking out because I already know what my mom's gonna say. My mom's gonna look at me stupid. Like, you want to leave the house at 11 o'clock? Party's done at 12 for you. My mom comes up to me, she's like, hey,
are you ready to go at 7 o'clock? Like, you're gonna be late to the party.
Yeah, you know, the party's really not gonna start till 11.
Okay, so you're not going.
Fast forward to like 10 o'clock, and I go to my mom's room, and I'm dressed, and I'm looking at her. Y'all, my mom is in her bonnet, in her nightgown, in bed, ready to go to sleep.
Are you still dressed?
And I told her, because I'm going to the party, like you said I'm going. Y'all, my mom literally cussed me the entire way to the party. Oh, fucking dominaziem. Opa kone stress gamon. Y'all, I sat there, I shut my mouth, and I took it because I already knew once I got to the party, it was lit. Once I got to the party, it was lit. Hey, hey. Fast forward, we get to the party. I step out the car. My mom goes, rounds the parking lot, and parks her car. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for you at midnight. Like, you need to come back in the car.
I was like, Mom, like, you really not about to sit here in this parking lot and wait on me to... What? Okay, if you're gonna wait for me to go to the party, I'm just not gonna go. I texted my friend, April, and I'm like, hey, girl, please, like, my mom is really sitting here in a parking lot waiting for me to go to the party.
Girl, what? No, that's whack. Like, let me talk to your mom. Your mom knows.
You know, my friend April comes, and April's twin sister, we're gonna call her May. April and May come over, and they go talk to my mom.
You better be home at a decent time.
Peace. Bye, mama. April, May, and I go in the party, and, you know, there's not that many people there like yet, but there's a good amount of people. So, you know, I see Ralph. I say hi to Ralph. I say, you know, hi to Ralph's brother, and I tell him, you know, congratulations on your graduation, da da da. And, you know, I'm starting to see people that I know and people that y'all know in high school. If you were, say you were here in a certain district, the school district, and, you know, there's people that go to schools in your district, but you don't really know them, you just know them from Twitter. So I was seeing like people I would see retweeted on my timeline in person, and Twitter's gonna be very important to this story later on. Fast forward, you know, we get to the party, and y'all, like I said, this is my first party. I don't know party rules, and I don't really know how parties work. So, you know, I have another friend, we're gonna call him Wyatt. So Wyatt was like, me and Wyatt are just cool. We were just cool. Like, it was never on some weird stuff. Me and Wyatt were always just cool. And I'm skinny, okay? I'm gonna just say this. I'm skinny. I don't really have much booty. You know, it's there. It's a little something, but it's, you know, I'm not thick or anything. And, you know, I was noticing that, you know, my friends April and May, you know, they was twerking. They was getting their life. A lot of the girls at the party were twerking. So I'm like, oh, you know, I didn't know it was a scene like that. Like, this a scene. I thought this was just something cute with the parents, you know. No, y'all, this was a whole like twerk scene. So I'm like, okay, well, if we twerking, I proceed, you know, to do a light little twerk, you know, just something cute, you know, just keeping it cute. So I thought, and, you know, I'm noticing, like, you know, I'm starting to get some attention from the twerks. So I'm thinking, you know, it's all good. My friend April and May hyping me up. My other friends hyping me up. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is good. You know, having fun. And I'm not thinking anything of it. Until my friend, what did I just call him? I forgot what I just called my friend. But the friend that I was super cool with. How did I forget his name that quick? I'm gonna just call him Quincy real quick. So Quincy, he, you know, comes to save the day, and he's like, hey, you know, Kirstie, just, you know, chill, like, just come over here and, like, let me talk to you real quick. So I'm like, yo, like, what's up? Like, I'm getting all the attention, like, I'm feeling myself right now. He's like,
yeah, but you know, you twerking, I understand you excited, but, you know, people kind of laughing at you right now.
And I'm like, laughing at me? Why? Like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what's happening? I don't understand. I'm doing everything else like everybody else is doing.
Yeah, but you might want to just dance with me for the rest of the night.
Right, whatever. You know, I noticed that once I started dancing with Quincy, everyone else, you know, like, everyone was kind of looking at me sideways, but, like, it was mostly the girls. And there was this one girl in particular who was looking at me sideways, but, you know, the guys they were kind of just trying to dance with me, but Quincy was kind of like trying to save me, and I was like, I don't understand what was going on. Fast forward, y'all, at the end of the night, my friends April and May take me home, and on my way home, I'm in the car, and we're catching up. So we're like, yo, it was fun, this was a scene, you know. And they were like, yo, Kirstie, we didn't know you could have fun like that, like, you were really, you know, showing out tonight. And I'm like, yeah, you know. But Quincy pulled me aside, and he told me that you know, maybe I shouldn't have been dancing how I was dancing, because, you know, people were starting to talk, and they were like, talk about like what did you do? So then April gets on Twitter.
Yo, Kirstie, they're lighting you up on Twitter right now.
So I go on Twitter and I see Quincy. So Quincy had a brother, and we're gonna call his brother Pedro. Pedro was retweeting tweets from the people from his school tweeting about the party. And mind you, these people do not know me. I do not know them. I just know them from, you know, retweets on Twitter. So I see this one tweet in particular that, you know, really stood out to me. Yo, who was that girl breaking last night? I mean, tonight at the party. People were having a whole roast session about me. And I can't lie and say I wasn't embarrassed, because I didn't know, like, that's not how you act at a party. I thought that's, you know, what you have to do to fit into the party. Yeah, like, it went on for a good couple of hours. You know, back then in high school, everything's more dramatic, and I was just super embarrassed and super just like, oh, like, in retrospect, it's still kind of cringy and embarrassing, but it's not nearly as bad as like how I thought. Like, I was dancing, I was having a good time. Was I a little overzealous with the twerking? Maybe, you know, especially because I'm already skinny. You know, it's just a lot of, it's just embarrassing. Needless to say, it wasn't the best high school party experience, but it wasn't necessarily the worst, I would say, because I did learn after that how to conduct myself at a party. And it's just one of those things, like, you have to experience. I hope you guys enjoyed my embarrassing party story. I don't know what I'm gonna name this story time yet, but I will definitely see you guys in my next video.